Hello, this is Jill from Paper Daisy Crafting. Thank you for joining me today. We're still on our CD case calendar. We're on month 7 now. We're on July. And I decided for July we're going to go with Butterfly. So here's June, the one we made last time. This is our CD case that we're fitting all these into. So that opens like that. And they all sit in there ready to be changed month to month. I really love this idea. It's a really lovely gift to give somebody. Obviously too late for Christmas now, but a nice New Year's gift for anybody that you might want to give a little gift to. So anyway, let's get started. I've already cut my pieces of card. This is normal basic white down to size. They measure, for my CD case, they measure 12. I know it's 12 across. And nearly 14, just a smidge off 14 the other way. If you want it in inches, I can do that. It is 4 5/8 and 5 3/8 in inches. Right, okay, so we need the days to remember stamp set to start with. And I'll put the dates on there, and I've got my trusty little list here. And July starts on a Saturday, and then I just need to find the July stamp out of here. Is that July? No, that's June. Oh yes, it is July. They're quite difficult to read because they're back to front when you put them on the stamp case. So hopefully that says July. And then I've got the calendar and I've got the days of the week here. So I'm just going to mark on here where the center of my card is, little way up, because we don't want it to be in the way of the rim on the case. Lost my pencil. Where's my pencil gone? Grab another one. Got a drawer full of pencils actually. There we go. So that's going there, and then just a mark at the top so I can get the July in the right place as well. So we need memento. You don't have to do it in memento, you could do it in grey if you wanted to. I've done all mine in memento, so I'm going to carry on. Okay, so we need our calendar set, and like I say, July starts on a Saturday, so that's going to be Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, so I need to go, the 3rd is going to be the Monday, so I need to start from the 3rd and do the Sunday the 2nd. So make sure you've got 7 days coloured. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And make sure your days are starting in the right place. This is such a magic set. I showed this to my daughter yesterday. She was amazed. She was, oh, that's such a clever idea. Oh, now, what have I done here? What are we doing? We're doing July. Oh, I've just realised that I did June wrong. Oh. Those of you that have watched June, I've put the 31st on June, so didn't realise that. Right, we need the 31st for July, so that's all right. And I was talking about the paper mill calendar having the 31st of June, and then I've gone and done it anyway. Oh, it's because my brain is frazzled with Christmas stuff at the minute. You have to excuse me. I'm trying to get these done as well as finish all the Christmas preparations, so things are a bit hectic. Right, okay, so I need that in there. And I'm going to stamp. There we go. So 31 days in July. Silly girl to put the 31st of June. Hey ho. And then we're just going to put the days of the week on here. Like so, and then we're just going to put the July at the top. Can't believe I did that on the June after I'd said it about the paper mill direct one. Hey ho, these things happen. You do see my everything warts and all on my videos, so you just have to go with me. Right, okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to do 3 butterflies for July. We're going to do nice butterflies, and what we're going to do is we're going to use markers rather than stamp pads. So what we're going to do, we're going to have one that's reds and oranges, one that's blues and greens, and one that's purples and pinks. So let's start with the big one first. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the lightest colour first, because if you're going to smudge into other colours, then it's better to have the light going into a darker colour. So I'm just colouring in from the centre here. This is Mango Melody. I'm then going with Pumpkin Pie. Like so. I'm then going with Sweet Sorbet. Is this Poppy Parade? Poppy Parade. And then I'm going to finish off with Real Red. This is a really nice way to get multicoloured images and really easy to do as well. So Real Red coming in for the tips of the wings here. And these have got a nice, the markers have got a nice brush point on them. Make sure you are using the markers and not the blends. The alcohol blends won't work to do this technique with. You do need the markers. Right, her on it to make sure it's still nice and damp. And then let's stamp. Ta-da! There, nice image. Right, okay, and then we're going to do two more smaller butterflies this time. Do this little one at the top here, I think. So we're going to do this in blues and greens. So again, starting with the lightest colour, which this time is Granny Apple Green. Of course, if you want to do it the opposite way around on your butterfly, you can start at the edges and move into the centre. So do the colours the other way round. This is Bermuda Bay. Oh, excuse me, got a bit of a tickle. There we go. Just want to check something. That's all right. Just wanted to check that my camera was still rolling. Been turning off on me recently for no apparent reason. Just waiting for the January sales when I might treat myself to a new phone. There we go. And then we're going to huff and puff on this one. And we're going to stamp it here. There we go. Ooh, really nice, really enjoying this. And then the last one we're going to do in purples. So I'll just show you what I mean about starting from the edges. So let's see what this works like. So fresh freesia at the edges of your butterfly. Then Highland Heather. Silent Heather? Can't see the name. Yes, Highland Heather. So it's just to make sure that if you go a smudge over the colour, it won't matter too much to your blend. If you were going to use yellow and then do purple, say, if you started with purple and then did the yellow, it's going to spoil your yellow because you're going to get the purple ink on it. Won't matter so much the other way. There we go. And this one is going to go at the bottom. And we'll do this one this way. And there we have it. That was a quick little project to do, wasn't it? That's our July project. I wonder if it would be nice if I just use that little dotty stamp again. Just thinking, that little dotty stamp from the Petal Park that I showed you on a previous video. I'm just wondering if that'll give us a bit of texture behind. So I might use Fresh Freesia if I can find it. There we go. Do I think now Fresh Freesia will go? Yeah, we'll use Fresh Freesia. Just because I've got it out. Could do a different colour. It's totally up to you. This just is going to be such a useful little stamp, this one. Just for adding some texture and interest on what other would be quite plain stamped card. Just like so. there. Maybe one more down here. And there we are. Okay, that's July, our beautiful butterflies for July. You don't get such a clear stamped image as you do with stamp pads when you use the markers, but I quite like that. It gives sort of like a watercoloured effect, which I don't mind. I think that's quite nice. So that's July done and dusted. So we're 7 months through now, 5 months to go. I hope you'll stay with me and watch the other months. Haven't decided them all yet. I've got one more month planned, and then I've got to just plan the other 4. But that's it for me today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back really soon with August. Thanks very much. Bye.